This is Kathy Biehl of EmpowermentUnlimited.net with Astro-Insight for the 2024 Scorpio New Moon. The new moon takes place on November 1st, 2024 at 5:47 a.m. Pacific Daylight Time, 8:47 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time, 12:47 p.m. Universal Time, at 9 Scorpio 35 minutes. The Scorpio new moon refreshes our inner eyes and opens them to secrets, power, and truth our minds may not be able to perceive. Scorpio deals with darker, sometimes scarier aspects of existence that are more whispered than talked about openly. A new moon launches a phase in our relationship to them and their role in our lives. The sign has a bent toward, if not a natural comfort with, undercurrents and hiding places. This new moon immerses us in them and equips us with enhanced powers of perception. They are not logical. They do not involve reason and analytical thinking. They are emotional and kinesthetic, stirring knowing in the very waters of our bodies. And as the moon waxes, these powers are going to develop and stabilize. We stand to grow increasingly comfortable with them and even master them. A trine from the moon to Saturn contains them and makes them manageable. It grounds them and us. Saturn's touch may make the rolling out slow, but that will also be steady and have staying power. Those powers of perception have quite a long range as well. They allow looking into the distant past, as well as the depths of our psyches and of the backrooms and other cloistered places where so much is occurring outside conscious awareness. The reach comes from the opposition between the moon's modern and traditional rulers, Mars and Pluto, gods of war and death, which are in their final standoff and their final contact before Pluto leaves Capricorn. Pluto has been collaborating for 2 months with quick change artist Uranus and illusionist Neptune, all of them wrapping up multi-year-long journeys. Fog has been cloaking so much of life. Best-case scenarios with compassion and spiritual guidance, more widely and obviously with confusion and lies. Lightning has been teeming with evolutionary forces to crack open foundations and institutions while also occasionally piercing the fog. Some of these developments date back years to 2019 when Uranus entered Taurus, or 2014 when Neptune floated home to Pisces, or 2008 when Pluto began plowing through Capricorn. The Scorpio new moon occurs in this environment and empowers us to work with it. Mars, stepping into the fray, stirs motivation and daring to act. At the last degree of Cancer, he is in maximum warrior mode, primed to fight for and protect his turf, home, family, and loved ones. Pluto, on the other hand, is turning both institutional power machinations and his evolutionary impulses to maximum as well, while old guard forces tighten their inevitably eroding hold. The opposition fuels frustration, rage, recklessness, and fight to the death instincts. Rational thinking is not around, remember. This is primal and instinctual. The tension of the opposition permeates the ideas, projects, and goals launching under the new moon and injects them with issues of power and domination. Lightening your load is part of the new picture as well. What baggage is it time to drop? How can you refocus? What you launch now is phenomenally potent. It is the distillation of much from recent years and recent months, all blended with a knowing that we did not have before. Whether you call it intuition or telepathy or listening to your gut, wordless knowing is pouring into everyone. That's because Mercury is not only in Scorpio, but also linking to each end of the opposition. A sextile to Pluto opens thoughts and conversations to profound, life-changing information and makes people amenable to share. The real exchange is subtext, though, not words. A trine to Mars greases the way to prying info and secrets loose, and to putting our deepest thoughts and realizations into action. It's possible pointers are waiting from the beyond, especially with that sextile to Pluto. The new moon falls on All Saints' Day, and All Souls is the day after. Be open to dream visitations. Have conversations with the departed. Watch for messages from them as you go about your daily life. And trust your perceptions, not your logic. Mix them into your new moon wishes, intentions, and goals. I'm Kathy Biehl, a professional astrologer with more than 30 years' experience. Visit my site, empowermentunlimited.net, to sign up for my mailing list, listen to my weekly forecasts, and book a session with me. I have lots of bonus content at patreon.com/Kathy Biehl, and I'm really grateful to the people who support my work there. I host the show Celestial Compass on Om Times Radio and TV on the first and third Monday of every month at 5 p.m. Eastern. I also host lively conversation on Facebook, on the page Empowerment Unlimited, and in the group the Astro-Insight Lounge. I post on Instagram and Threads at @KABiehl and on YouTube at the Professional Aquarian channel.